Enes Naini with another video, now with how to draw the mouth and lips in perspective. But first, I would like to remember that this video is a part of a playlist about the human figure in perspective, and the links for my Instagram and the Discord server of the channel are on the video description. Going straight to the point of the video, I believe that many of you have already watched a video here on YouTube about how to draw the lips or how to draw the mouth. They really teach you how to draw, but I think that they don't give you the foundation to literally understand how to construct different things with this knowledge. My goal with this video is to give you the foundation to be able to develop abilities to draw the mouth and the lips in different perspectives, different directions, thinking in 3D, as I did on the previous videos on the playlist about human figure in perspective. I'm talking about the video about how to draw the head, the eyes and the nose in perspective. I used the same logic. All the things that we want to draw, we can simplify inside the cube, because the cube have a lot of planes and facilitates on the moment to literally understand how the things behave in a three-dimensional space. But to draw the mouth, we need a more organic shape. We will use a sphere. With a sphere, we'll be able to have two rotation axis. We'll have the horizontal rotation axis and the vertical rotation axis. So we'll be able to see when the sphere is facing up, down, or to the left or to the right. So we'll deal with the X and Y axis on the space. We have an important thing to think. The human mouth is not always closed. We literally can open our mouths. So to be able to open the mouth, I divided the sphere in two parts. We have the top part filled in blue and the bottom part filled in green. So in this way we'll be able to split or divide our sphere when the mouth is open and show like the overlapping situations in a three-dimensional space. To show how this really behaves in perspective, I did animation where I divided our sphere and I made a vertical rotation. So you can see that on the beginning the green part is on the bottom. We can see that when we start to rotate our sphere, the green part starts to overlap the blue part of the sphere until the point where we just have green in our screen. The rotation cycle continues until the point where the blue part starts to overlap the green part. So I think that was important to make two different animations, like without color and with the colors, so we can see like the situations of overlapping between the bottom and the upper part of our sphere. In here we can see the importance of good overlapping. On the other hand, we have to think how we can place the sphere for the mouth on the human head or on the human skull. And for that I did a series of animations here on the background of the video, where I placed the sphere on a front view, a three-quarter view and a side view to show how it behaves in different angles. And you can see that the sphere is not a sticker on the human skull. When we start to turn the head, we can see that the sphere have a volume, and on a side view we can literally see that the volume is so pronounced. It's not like a sticker on the human skull. Previously I divided our sphere in two parts. We have the top part and the bottom part. I made a division because you have to think on the situations where the mouth is opened. When we open our mouth, the unique part that moves is the jaw. The upper part of our sphere remains in the same place, but the lower part starts to move. And here on the background we have animations where I show the movement. We have a front view moving, a three-quarter and a side view. And with that we ended the theoretical part of the video. Here on the practical part, my goal is to show how we can use the previous knowledge to draw the mouth and the lips based on a sphere. We'll start with a front view. We need to draw our sphere and make the base mapping of the sphere. Because the mouth is closed, we will have a situation of overlapping, because the upper lips will be on top of the lower lips. We'll create this V shape on the middle of the mouth, and the V shape will also be replicated on the top lips of the mouth. We literally don't need to draw the silhouette of the mouth. We just need to literally work with line weight to emphasize the location where we have shadows and put less pressure on the location where we don't have shadows, so we can achieve a better result. To the corners of the mouth, I use triangles. I have people that use commas, dots, but I prefer triangles. To the bottom lips, we just need to draw the transition between the lower part of the lips and the beginning of the chin. We don't really need to draw all the line, like starting to the chin until the corners of the mouth, but this depends on the reference that we are using. We have situations that we literally need to draw all the line, but I prefer to simplify with different line weights. As you can see, we have 3 planes on the top part of the mouth and 3 planes on the bottom part of the mouth. Even when the mouth is open, the planes remains there, but the shape changes. And I also made that color mapping so we can see the difference between the planes and show the 3-dimensionality of the mouth. And I also added the bridge of the mouth that connects the upper part of the mouth to the lower part of the nose. In here, we don't really need to draw all the shape. We can just emphasize the part that is on shadow to have a better result. When it comes to draw facial features, less is more, because when you start to add a lot of details, the things start to lose the focus. Now we have a tricorder view. The logic remains the same, but our sphere is facing in a different direction. As we did previously, we start drawing this V shape, but now we'll make a pronounced V on the side that is more farther away from the camera to show the overlap situation. Because we are dealing with perspective, the part that are more farther away from the camera will have less space in comparison from the part that are more close to the camera, showing that foreshortening. The process and the logic remains the same regardless the position that we are. Here with the side view is a more simplified version. Here we will have to think of the 2 planes of the lips, because normally when you are drawing the mouth on the side view, we also draw 1 plane, but we really have to think on the 2 planes, because in side view we can also see slightly the front part of the mouth and the side planes of the mouth. And here on the background we can see that I fill the lips with different colors so we can see what I'm trying to say. I don't really like to draw side views, but I know that it's important, so I added here on the video. But we also have to think how we can place the mouth on the human head. First, we have here an example on a frontal view, and here we have a situation where the upper lips is slightly opened, so we'll be able to see slightly the teeth. So the logic remains the same, but the V shape will be replaced with a more curved shape, and we'll have the space to the teeth, and the rest will do the same thing that we did previously, remembering that less is more. And I also added the colors so we can see the difference between the planes of the mouth. Here we have a tricorder view where we'll apply the same logic. We are dealing on a situation where the upper lips is slightly open. Here we can see that the V shape is back, but with a more subtle application. We'll just need to reinforce the side that are more farther away from the camera to show the overlapping situation. And we also have a side view on the same situation. I don't really like to draw side view, but again, I know that it's important to know how to draw the side view to be able to draw more accurate things in perspective as a 3/4 view or a different view. I also did quick sketches showing how I draw the mouth in extreme situations. We'll have a front and a 3/4 view. The side view, I started drawing the sphere. Like I explained on the how to draw heads in perspective video, I started on the line to the eye. Apart from them, I draw the line to the chin and connect to the jaw. And I start placing the facial features as the nose, and we have here a situation where the mouth is opened, so we'll be able to see the part that are inside the mouth, and the teeth, the upper teeth and the lower teeth, showing the three-dimensionality of the mouth when it's opened. And I added the nose so we can see that the nose is placed on the top part of our sphere. The connection between the mouth and the nose is made by the bridge that connects the lower part of the nose to the upper part of the mouth. We also have here a 3/4 view. I started like previously with our sphere to the upper part of the skull, and I started mapping the eye line. Apart from there, I drew the line that goes to the chin and connects to the jaw. I started drawing the mouth and the teeth. And to show the relationship between the mouth and the facial features, I also added the nose that is placed on top of the top part of the sphere of the mouth. Just show the relationship between the facial features and the importance of thinking of these in a three-dimensional space. We are on the ending of the video. I hope this video helped. If you liked it, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button, and I would like to remember that my Instagram and the Discord server of the channel is available on the video description. And yeah, see you on the next video. Bye bye.